Hello. Today I'm going to be talking about Studio Ghibli and the main person behind the Studio Ghibli name, Miyazaki. I forgot his first name. I'm sorry about that. But Miyazaki has created some of the best anime work, in my opinion, just ever made. I think he's created literal masterpieces, and that's even disregarding nostalgia, because I have a huge nostalgia factor for his movies because I watched these were some of the first movies I ever watched. Spirited Away, Ponyo, My Neighbor Totoro, Howl's Moving Castle, and also Princess Mononoke recently were all the movies I've watched from Studio Ghibli. I still need to watch Kiki's Delivery Service and a lot of other movies by them or by him and others as well. But those are the main movies I've watched, and they are masterpieces. I still think all of them are fantastic movies, and especially Princess Mononoke, which I've watched recently, and I didn't think was going to be really, really good until I did watch it, and it was fucking amazing. And it's probably one of my favorite actual Studio Ghibli movies, and I don't even have that much, I don't have any nostalgic, like, captivating nostalgia to that movie because I just watched it recently because it's bloody as shit, and obviously I can't watch it when I'm super young. But enough of talking about the movies. I'll talk about that a little later. What Miyazaki isn't is a masterpiece in terms of human being. He's a really fucking shitty human being because he's really degrading towards his son for some reason. I think he's trying to make his son like him. He's trying to make him create masterpieces and make the best work possible and like really work him to death, really. And it's a really fucking sad thing to see because he's really degrading his son. He's really hating on him, and he's like disappointed in his son for some reason. When he made From Up on a Poppy Hill, which I heard was a pretty good movie, and yet when his father when Miyazaki himself went to see his son's movie, he just kind of disliked it and was disappointed in his son and just said he just found it boring and he left. That's a fucking awful thing to do. That is a fucking terrible thing to do. Again, he's a terrible fucking human being, but I still think he created some of the best movies ever made. And I can understand why people don't think that, but I think that. So it's just my opinion, of course. But let me explain why. A lot of people don't like Howl's Moving Castle, and I get that. However, I feel like a lot of people don't like it because they think the message isn't clear, when I think it is pretty clear. I think most of the message throughout the movie is that war is fucking terrible. Like, it's a fucking awful thing to do. How the entire movie is just super occupied with trying to fight these like like aircraft things like that spew fire down and everything and just cause chaos and war throughout the entire basically almost the entire movie, second half of the movie. And it's an entertaining thing to watch in my eyes, just like the destruction and everything like that, and it's just interesting to watch. And but I think the main point throughout the movie actually is with Sophie, the main character, and I think that it's to not really focus on your appearance too much and to not be super absorbed in your own appearance and really hate yourself because of your appearance. Because throughout the beginning of the movie, she was really self-conscious. She was really like not liking her appearance, and she was trying to like adjust everything. And then when she got turned into an old person, or a senile person, she like hated herself. She really just hated the way she looked. She just hated herself and just hated the way she was. However, throughout the movie, when she started to form a relationship with Hal and started to just naturally progress throughout the movie, she learned to just not be super like self-absorbed and to not really care about your appearance all that much. And that's why, and she found true love at the end of the movie, so that's why she got younger and younger and younger as the movie progressed, and then she finally became back to her normal self at the end of the movie because she just kind of gave away of that self-hatred that she had over her appearance throughout the movie. A lot of people don't really get that message for some reason, but I think it's pretty goddamn clear. I'm not saying that the people don't get it are stupid. However, I am saying I think it is a little bit clear. But that's just my opinion, of course. And I also think that Totoro is an amazing movie. It's probably one of my favorite Studio Ghibli movies, and I know a lot of people disagree with me. I know a lot of people don't like Totoro because they don't think it really has a plot. But I don't think it really is meant to have a super interesting, captivating plot because it's meant to be just a fucking calm movie. It's a fucking heartwarming movie, and really the only kind of sort of plot is that the mother is sick and that I'm pretty sure the little kid's name was May, had to go search or try to give a gift to his mother, or his mother, to her mother, and she got lost doing it. And I'm pretty sure that's the plot. But it's not, again, like a super captivating plot or anything. But that's because it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be a heartwarming movie about these weird creatures that you meet like in the woods, and like they're fun. They're like they like okay, that's a little like tongue in cheek, but you know, it's not supposed to be a super like oh gritty dark movie. It's supposed to be just a heartwarming movie about like just cute monsters, or like monsters, or just cute little like creatures that you meet in the woods, and they just have a heartwarming time, and it's just about to be a fucking heartwarming movie. Again, I can't dislike that movie ever. Like no matter what mood I'm in, oh, I'm in like a fucking angry mood, or I really hate myself, I will forever watch that movie and just become okay. That was fucking wholesome as shit. I really like it. I've watched that movie like 3 fucking times, over and over and over again. I still love it. Again, I can see why people dislike it. I'm sorry, I'm really butchering my words, but I can see why people dislike it because again, it doesn't really have a humongous plot or anything. It's not like a super entertaining movie. I think it's just calming. And it's just a nice movie to watch. It looks like amazing. It looks fucking amazing. I think a lot of people can agree, even if they don't like Studio Ghibli movies, that the fucking looks of these movies, because these are all hand-drawn animation, look like stunning. Like fucking stunning. Even stuff that was made in like the 1990s still looks fucking amazing to this day and holds up extremely well. Even especially in terms of like comparing it to like 3D movies, which isn't very fair because they're entirely different genres, but you know, even comparing it to like 3D movies, they still look fucking amazing to this day. They still look fucking fantastic. And again, I will still hold this stance. I think Miyazaki has created the fucking some of the best animated movies, if not the best animated movies ever made in my opinion, but is a fucking shitty person and really just deserves to be better to his son. I think it's a very shitty thing to do. But I know I didn't talk about the fucking sun stuff a whole lot, and I'm sorry. There are other videos talking about that more. But I'm going to probably be ranking the Studio Ghibli movies once I watch more Studio Ghibli movies. Because as I said, I didn't really watch that much. I still haven't watched Kiki's Delivery Service, so I need to watch that and other movies about Studio Ghibli. But that's gonna be it, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.